between two oceans, split by mountains and deserts, and pressed directly against a global superpower, lies a country that never experiences neutrality. Mexico does not sit on the edge of global systems. It sits directly inside them. Every border pulls something through it. Every trade route concentrates movement and tension. Every advantage arrives paired with a cost that cannot be ignored. Mexico does not struggle because it failed to organize itself. It struggles because geography never gives it relief. Pressure does not arrive in waves. It does not peak and fade. It is constant, structural, and inherited. This is not a story about crime, corruption, or daily headlines. It is a story about pressure, sustained pressure, and what happens when a country is forced to absorb it every single day across generations without pause. Mexico occupies one of the most consequential positions on the planet. To the north lies the United States, one of the most powerful economic systems ever built. It pulls labor, goods, capital, technology, and influence across its border at a scale that reshapes entire regions. To the south lies Latin America, a region shaped by inequality, migration, political volatility, and uneven development. Mexico connects these two worlds physically and economically. That position creates opportunity. It also creates relentless, unavoidable tension. Trade does not pass around Mexico. Migration does not bypass it. Smuggling does not avoid it. Everything funnels through the same geography. Mexico cannot isolate itself. It cannot disengage. It cannot slow these flows without triggering consequences. Its location forces participation, whether the system moving through it is stable, unstable, legal, or informal. Mexico is not one continuous landscape. Mountain ranges slice the country into compartments. High plateaus isolate the interior. Deserts dominate the north. Dense jungles restrict movement in the south. This fragmentation is not visual, it is structural. It shapes transportation, it shapes communication, it shapes power. Infrastructure spreads unevenly. Economic opportunity clusters in narrow corridors. Political authority weakens with distance. Some regions integrate seamlessly into global trade networks. Others remain locally bound, disconnected from national growth. Before politics divides Mexico, geography already has. Governing such a fragmented land requires constant negotiation and leaves gaps where formal systems struggle to reach consistently. Mexico touches both the Atlantic and the Pacific. On paper, this should be a pure advantage. In reality, it creates permanent exposure. Two coastlines mean access to global markets, shipping lanes, and capital. They also mean access for anything else that moves by sea. Trade flows in. So do weapons. So do illicit goods. So does competition. Mexico cannot seal itself like a landlocked state. It cannot filter every arrival or departure. Open geography accelerates opportunity and magnifies risk at the same time. Ports become engines of growth. They also become pressure points where regulation is hardest to maintain. Mexico's northern border is not just a line on a map. It is one of the most unequal borders on Earth. On one side, high wages, concentrated capital, global power, technological dominance. On the other, a developing system trying to keep pace under constant strain. This imbalance creates continuous motion. People move north in search of opportunity. Goods move north through dense trade corridors. Money flows back south through remittances. But pressure moves in both directions. Mexico absorbs the social cost of migration, the logistical cost of enforcement, and the economic distortion created by proximity. No wall changes geography. No policy removes gravity. The border does not create Mexico's challenges. It amplifies them at scale. Mexico's geography creates opportunity everywhere, but control almost nowhere. Factories cluster near borders. Trade corridors expand rapidly. Cities grow faster than systems can regulate or adapt. When growth moves faster than governance, informal systems fill the gap, not because of culture, not because of choice, because of necessity. Geography accelerates trade, labor movement, and capital flow, while institutions struggle to evolve at the same speed. This imbalance creates friction, not disorder by preference, imbalance by design. Fragmented geography produces fragmented authority. Remote regions develop localized systems. Central oversight weakens with distance. Enforcement becomes inconsistent. Where the state cannot reach easily, other structures emerge to fill the vacuum. This pattern is not unique to Mexico. It appears anywhere terrain limits control. Mountains, deserts, and jungles do not just block roads. They block governance itself. Mexico does not fight chaos directly. It manages fragmentation continuously, and management under pressure is never clean or simple. Despite everything, Mexico remains indispensable. It is a manufacturing bridge, a logistics hub, a labor corridor embedded in global supply chains. Factories relocate south, goods move north, capital flows through. Global systems depend on Mexico's position. But essentiality brings dependence. Mexico becomes too important to ignore, and too exposed to fully stabilize. Even success increases pressure. Living under constant pressure reshapes society. Communities adapt locally. Informal systems become normalized. Resilience forms through repetition, not comfort. Mexico's strength does not come from ease. It comes from endurance. Pressure does not disappear. It becomes routine. Adaptation becomes cultural. Despite everything, Mexico endures. Not because it escaped geography, but because it learned to live inside it. Systems bend instead of breaking. Society absorbs shocks instead of shattering. Collapse requires isolation. Mexico has none. Mexico is not a failed system. It is a pressured one. Its challenges are not accidental. They are geographic. In a world where location still defines fate, Mexico shows what happens when opportunity and pressure occupy the same space, and why survival sometimes is not about winning, but about enduring. If you want more deep stories about how geography shapes power, pressure, and survival, subscribe now.